Good day, everyone. This is our project entitled Tallest and Strongest Structure. I, as a civil engineer, will devise a design based on the strongest shape in nature, the triangle. The triangle is the strongest shape, capable of holding its shape, having a strong base, and providing immense support. I will make the plan using this app, Cubism. We will assume that these white 3D triangles are folded paper secured with masking tape, and these red cubes as weight, which will test the structure's durability. Now, I will pass this design to my fellow engineers for double checking and construction.
In this experiment, we have first the stability, the capacity of a structure to remain upright and not tip over. Its center of gravity must be centered over its base. If the center of the gravity is centered in the object and close to the ground, the structure will be more stable. The second one is the resistance, the capacity of a structure to bear the tensions that it's subjected to without breaking. The shape and the material used to build a structure determine its resistance. The third one is the rigidity. The shape of the structure determines its rigidity. A wide beam or a pillar is more rigid than a narrow one. A good design can prevent deformation and improve the performance of the structure. The last one is the aerodynamic mitigation. Aerodynamics is the way air moves around things. The higher the structure, the more aerodynamic forces may topple the structure down. It is essential to find innovations to mitigate and to restrict these forces.
Materials we use in making the structure are scratch papers and 1 meter long masking tape. We use scratch papers to build our tallest and strongest structure to make sure that the structure we made will be able to stand on its own and be completely just fine. And we also used 1 meter long masking tape to make our structure strong, tight, and be able to stick to each other.
Its capacity. My assigned role in this work of structure is a mechanical engineer. Our leader, Shelo Soliano, is the one who designed and planned our structure. Measurement of the materials must be accurate. The structure must be taped securely to prevent a failure. Follow each steps and instruction to make our structure a success. As to Shelo, who was the one who designed the structure, I always ask her if what's already happening or what's her plan in the structure. I always ask her to give me the heads up of what's happening from the structure. I always told her to follow each steps and instructions accurately. So ask her always for an update to check if the device and the materials from the structure are all complete. I told her not to forget to film in making this structure. Moving on. While making these structures, we follow all the measurements and all the instructions just to be successful. And lastly, the device that we make for all of us was all successful by following the instructions and following all the measurements that was given to us. That's all. Thank you.
Hello everyone, so I'm assigned as a construction engineer of this project, and we are going to use scratch papers. These are the scratch papers I have used when I was in grade 11, 1 meter tape, a scissor,
My assigned work was aerospace, a structure that we have performed, tallest and strongest, built using rolled papers, as well as we had assured the strong foundation of it. We relate this experiment to the concept of strength, momentum, impulse, and collision. In the concept of strength, it defines as the quality or state of physically strong, capacity for exertion or endurance, power to resist force, solidity, toughness, power of resisting attack, impregnability. By this, we can say that the tallest and strongest structure that we have built cannot be easily destroyed because of its solidity, that the paper is well compact. Capacity, since it cannot be easily moved nor slide. Toughness, since it has well construction. And resistant to sinking nor sliding. In the concept of momentum, and it can be defined as mass in motion. All objects have mass, so if an object that we built is moving, then it has a momentum. Therefore, the tallest and strongest structure that we have built is at rest and do not have momentum because it don't have any mass in motion. Both variables, mass and velocity, are important in comparing the momentum of two objects. Our next concept is impulse, defined as a force and a strong sudden desire to do something. In this, we can state that the force of an air resists the construction of the structure that we built. Collision, also called impact at the sudden forceful coming together in direct contact of two bodies. We can relate this concept since the paper that we had used collided into each other to perform or create the structure, and we can also relate the stress because of the internal forces that neighboring particles of a continuous materials exert on each other while strain in the measure of the deformation of the material.
We must be responsible for our waste and distinguish biodegradable waste from non-biodegradable waste because the separation of waste is necessary because it is better for the environment and because it is treated in the right way.
So I am the construction engineer and I'm going to construct the model that has shown to you by our civil engineer. So we will be needing sketch paper. So I have 3 here. So this is our finished product. In order to test how strong this structure is, I'm going to put a weight. I'm gonna put this book here at the top of it. So it is a success.